Good afternoon. I'm Samantha Piper, Public Information Officer for the Fraser Valley Regional District Emergency Operations Center. This is the FERD EOC update for Wednesday, July 15th at 6:30 p.m. for the Brunswick Complex wildfire. To begin in a good way, I would like to recognize that the area we call the Fraser Valley Regional District has been home to Indigenous peoples for generations. There are 31 communities with reserve lands in the FERD's jurisdiction and as many as 69 groups with interest in the area. We honor our commitment to collaboration, inclusion, and reconciliation in our daily work. The evacuation orders for the Nahatlatch North Boothroyd, North Bend Canyon Alpine, and Fish Blue Lake areas remain in place. The evacuation alert for the Boston Bar area remains in place. Maps of the evacuation alert and order areas may be viewed on our website at ferd.ca/EOC, or please feel welcome to contact the FERD EOC call center at 778-704-0400. Our phone lines are monitored after hours. Approximately 260 properties are on evacuation order and 190 properties on evacuation alert. Although residents have been within an evacuation alert area for several days now, it does not reduce the risk level. Residents in the evacuation alert area should remain at a high level of readiness and be prepared to leave the area on short notice. The FERD encourages residents to have a household emergency plan. Additionally, have a plan for transportation out of the area, and that may include speaking with neighbors to help with transportation if needed. If there are mobility concerns for your family and you anticipate you would be seeking assistance if the evacuation alert were upgraded to an order, let's plan ahead early and phone the FERD EOC call center at 778-704-0400 so your family need can be discussed and planned for well in advance and before an upgrade to an evacuation order. Because during the time of an evacuation order is not the time for planning. It is the time to follow the instructions of emergency workers and the details in the evacuation order. We have the utmost confidence in the thorough preparation and defenses put in place by BC Wildfire Service. They are doing their part. The work for residents right now is to be prepared, not only for your personal safety, but also the safety of your home by doing fire smart actions at home to reduce your risk from embers, like clearing gutters, sweeping porches, and removing doormats and other combustibles from in and around your home. Understandably, you may be feeling anxious, and that is completely reasonable. The FERD is simply encouraging you to take this time to be prepared. We are aware that residents have chosen to stay behind in the evacuation order areas. They are at risk and should leave the area and adhere to the evacuation order. There are no known injuries to residents or visitors resulting from the Brunswick Complex wildfire. The FERD has performed rapid damage assessments on all confirmed structures damaged or destroyed by the Brunswick Complex wildfire. Known structure damage are located within the Ainslie Creek area. 7 buildings of various uses are confirmed to be destroyed. 4 are either residential structures or seasonal cabins. 3 are accessory structures or structures supporting commercial uses. This is an active wildfire, and the situation is constantly evolving. Some areas remain unsafe to enter. Further damages may be reported as safe access for responders is established. FERD will act on new information about damages as it's received. The FERD's priority is to first share information with affected property owners about specific instances of structure damage. Public reporting will follow when it is appropriate to do so. BC Wildfire Service has begun precautionary works of creating a fire guard line for the communities of Boston Bar and Canyon Alpine. What you need to know: you may see flagging tape marking some areas. There will be minor equipment work involving improving roads and short sections of machine guard. The precautionary work involves building a contingency fire guard behind the community of Boston Bar and Canyon Alpine by using heavy equipment and with hand tools in steep areas. Fallers will be assisting with this work. A contingency line is a control line strategically placed as a backup if primary suppression efforts fail and for potential access purposes if required. Heavy equipment can quickly and effectively remove fuels around identified values down to mineral soil, which helps to protect structures if fire impacts a community. The result of these works support future firefighting efforts for the current Brunswick Wildfire Complex. While the guard may not be required for this fire, it could potentially protect these values in the future. At this time, it's anticipated that the BC Wildfire Service work scheduled for these precautionary works will continue for approximately 2 to 4 days. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the FERD EOC call center at 778-704-0400. Please continue to monitor official sources that include factual and the most up-to-date information. These sources include the FERD website at ferd.ca EOC and the BC Wildfire website and BC Hydro's outage map, or call the FERD call center at 778-704-0400. Thank you for joining today's update. Stay safe, take good care of yourselves and each other. We look forward to providing you with the next FERD EOC update on Thursday, July 16th. Good evening.